All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. You men pushing this word in truth. All right, at the great millstone and the affiliates, all right? Shalom. Shalom to the women, to the children, all right? To the elect, all right, of our people, all right? Men, all right? Women, all right? And children, all right? Who are elect, all right? Oh, look at that. Look at that, man. Okay. I see the video going around. All right. Of the girl who friends to. All right, so shalom. Now this thing that's what I'm saying, man. You know, they slow your devices down. They do this devil does anything he can to try and hamper this truth from going out. Okay? And the name of this video, come on. Showered and jumped her. Had her baby the name shower. Of this video I see the video going, is going to be ILBB2. All right? ILBB2. All right? Wow. That was something right there that just happened. But anyway, ILBB2. All right. Let me say it again. ILBB2. All right. And ILBB2 is the name of a song. All right. That's out. And the name of the song is I Love Bad Bitches 2. All right. And I don't know what these girls are dancing to in the background, but I'm going to let you hear some of this story. I saw the ending of this story, but I didn't see the beginning. All right. Now look at these two conniving. All right. Because the majority of the women that you're getting today, they are conniving assholes, man. All right. And a lot of you jakes, man, you're simp. Man, you're beneath simps, man. Okay. You're beneath simps, man. You're beneath despicable. Okay? You're beneath Rudy Poos. And you've been that way your whole life. Okay? But the thing now is that you have a different mindset. Okay? You know, the Lord has put a spirit, okay, into these people. Okay? Now look at this, all right? Look at this video. All right, now I've seen the ending of this video, and I'm gonna give you a tell you what happened. All right, from the ending that I saw. All right, the ending that I saw, this girl with her stomach out. Okay, you know, doing the conniving woman dance. And let's look at the word conniving real quick. I'm gonna pan away 1 second.
Here's the definition of conniving. Given to or involved in conspiring to do something immoral, illegal, or harmful.
Okay? So this is the mindset on 90% of the women in Chicago, 90% of the women in LA, 90% of the women in Miami, 90% of the women in Houston, in Dallas, in Austin, okay, in Jersey, okay, in Boston, in Atlanta, okay, in Jackson, in New Orleans, okay, San Bernardino, okay, San Fernando. This is the mind state. This is what you're getting, okay, a conniving woman, all right. The definition: given to, all right. See, because she has the option, all right, the option is always there to not follow this type of lifestyle, but no, they are given to this lifestyle because it's black culture. It's what they're dancing to, what they eat to, all right? Given to or involved in conspiring, all right, to do something immoral, illegal, or harmful. Okay? These women, they're no longer scandalous. Okay, the scandalous has left the building. And now you're dealing with conniving women. And these women have children and have more than one. Okay? Boys and girls who are the offspring. So when, we, reading, roughly paraphrasing the scripture, when it says that women shall give birth to Salakia, it says menstruous women shall give birth to monsters. Okay, that's what we're seeing. And you have these among these women are heavy among the Hebrew Israelite camps. They're heavy there, and they're all up and down inside of the Christian church, spilling out. Okay, and the madness doesn't stop there, because you have men. Okay, you have men who are actively seeking these women. All right, people who, and that's why I say the real men are coming from the elect of Israel, man. Okay, because we can go into the scriptures. I'm not for time's sake, for sake of time, I'm not going to go search out the scriptures, because you should know these scriptures if you follow these videos. All right, if you're lost, but then you should go seek these scriptures. All right, but scriptures tell you that the possession of a wicked man is a wicked woman. So you get Israelite men who come into this truth. All right, not to become a man of the Lord. That's not what they're coming to do. They're coming to fulfill a fleshly passion, coming to get a woman. Okay, and when I say woman, it's they're just coming to get some box. All right, that's it. They're just coming to get some box. And on the other foot, you got women. Okay, 3, 4, 5 kids, and Jake talks shit. Okay, Oh man, she got 4, 5 kids. You nigga, you be stepdaddy, nigga. Okay, you will be stepdaddy. Oh, she got 4, 5. No, I don't want nothing like that. Nigga lying through his teeth. Okay, you gonna be the baby daddy number 6 or 7. Oh man, she put it on me. Okay? You got the women who are in this thing, and guess what? A lot of times you see these videos popping up. Oh, I'm no longer a Hebrew Israelite video. And I always talk about this because, you know, in this walk, we've seen these people in passing. All right? We've seen these people in passing. All right? These women, we tell these women, look, you know, you got to go through some wise counsel. All right? But they're going to do it on their own. Tell these men, you got to go through some wise counsel, but they're going to do it on their own. Okay? Look, brother, you know, they be upset because they get some wise counsel. Look, brother, I don't feel that, you know, you should get with that woman. Okay? Because some of you can't choose a woman for yourself, man. Because you're Rudy Poos, man. And that's okay. But when you get with these women and then they put their claws in you, okay, you didn't get with the wrong woman thinking that you was somebody, man, thinking you know, and the Lord didn't gave, you know, for you thinking like that, man. And now you're crying and hollering, oh, I don't want her to be my wife. I don't want her to be my wife. She's wicked, she this, she that. Because you were following your flesh. Okay? And you got what you deserved, man. A conniving ass woman, man. Listen, man, listen. I handle women like snakes. Okay? And I don't like snakes. All right? You know. So it gotta be respect there. Because if you don't respect, okay, you know that you can, could potentially damage a snake, okay? But that's not the point of this, your contact with the snake. Okay? But if you mishandle that snake is going to bite your ass and poison you. Okay? And so that's what's happening. A lot of individuals, they're being bitten, poisoned. The woman is controlling it, and then they got children. Okay? She didn't met another, some dude who really ain't in the truth. He all in her inbox telling her, oh man, they following the false doctrine. Look, I'm gonna fly you out. I'm gonna fly you out here. All kind of wickedness, man. All right. But see, that's what these women are given to. And we're going to all have trouble, in the flesh, but your trouble shouldn't come like that, man. You're out on the highways and byways and doing videos and you're cursing people out and telling people this and telling people that, man, and lo and behold, we looked at what happened with Ilove, but see, it goes on in other ways with other people. That's why you have to make sure that your house is in order. Okay? Because guess what? I love bad bitches too. Right? I love bad bitches too. You love bad bitches, you can deal with them. Okay? I don't think so. I don't want to deal with them, man. All right? I don't want to deal with them, man. And this is why. So, going back to this story, let me get back to this story. 1 second. All right, going back to this story. Okay, so what I saw was these girls. They had this girl. They got her out of the car. It was dudes there. See, and these is the niggas that these women want to be around. Okay, but see, remember, mistress women will give birth to monsters. And then say female monsters. Okay, monsters come male and female. All right. So there were men there who helped open the door of this pregnant woman. Okay? Men there. See, a man is supposed to be there, but see, he's supposed to be there as a lawmaker. Okay, but remember, I was telling you about Big Mama, okay, and how Big Mama is the Michael Jordan, okay, of the family. Okay, and so after Big Mama, then it's, the rest of the women in line, and that nigga, okay, he's repulsive. Okay, he get in where he fit in, and that's the way that it is, and that's the way that it's going to be in black culture. Okay, and look at this smile that the other girl that's not pregnant. Okay, look at the smile. She's happy. She's dancing, fake dancing with this girl. They're doing a dance together. The whole time she is conniving. She's in on the whole plot. She's in on it. And these bitches is fake. Look at the fucking makeup that they wear, man. They caked up with fucking makeup. How do you deal with women like, man? I used to, man, the women that I used to date, man, they would try to wear makeup, man. I would mush that shit on their face, man. Get that shit out of there. All right? I better not see that shit around. Okay? Now, the weave and the wigs, I kind of understand. All right? I understand the weave and the wigs. All right? But the makeup, no, man. All right? You're not hiding no ugly, man. Okay? You got a mustache. I want to see it. Okay? Give me the opportunity to, you got, some blemishes that I may not agree with. I want to see it up front. Okay? You're not going to be hiding that. Okay? And then we're so dumb as men. What can we make up something? All right? Can we cover up something? No, man. We got to be natural. But you got men, okay, again, men who are arching their eyebrows and, putting on makeup, toupees. So this place is done, man. All right? A person calling themselves men going to those lengths. Because I love bad bitches too. Right? And can't deal with them. That's why, even Tupac, when he was talking about women, man, he said, bitches be the reason niggas get to bleeding. Okay? These bitches. Bad bitches too. They be the reason niggas get to bleeding. That's all I saw, man, growing up. Yeah, and those girls wasn't made up. So that's why you really had Jake killing over, catching one of these, catching another guy there. Okay, he trying to save him. Okay, I used to tell people in a minute, look, I was raised by Too Short and Project Pat, man. All right, Too Short and Project Pat. Okay, back when I was in the world, man. All right, I wasn't going for that, man. So back to the story. All right, and these are Israelite women. Okay, who knows if they're in the truth? But guess what? You got Israelite women behaving like this who are in the truth. You can't tell them apart. If you go to a G, what's the name of them? Genesis. If you go to a Genesis party and one of these hood parties, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, man. Women to be looking just like these women. So anyway, yeah, the video that I saw, okay, which is not this one. This is the beginning. All right, the video that I saw, man, they were beating this pregnant woman silly, and ultimately, her baby died. They killed the baby. Yeah. So I'm gonna play this video. All right, and let this bonnet wearing. See that bonnet wearing? Just through given. All right, she's wearing the bonnet. Hates herself, man.
Girl, friends threw her a surprise baby shower and jumped her at her baby shower. Beat the girl so bad that she lost her baby. Every friend that was at the baby shower was in on the plot to jump the girl. They threw her a surprise baby shower at a location. They had her go there. When I saw the video, the girl was having a ball, so happy about it. And when it was time to go, they wouldn't open the car doors. And they all jumped this girl, and her baby passed away. When I tell y'all, not one person intervened, not one person broke it up, not one person said, oh no, this isn't right. When I tell you my heart goes out to this girl and the games that people play, when I tell you the amount of hatred.
No, it's not hatred. It's black culture, sweetie. Okay? You're a part of it. That's going to happen to you. Guaranteed. Okay? You're doing this video and it's going to happen to you. All right? You got children. It's going to happen to them. Okay? Because that's what you are given to. Look, she was rubbing the girl's belly. So, the girl had to be, felt comfortable, with this other girl that's on her side. And they look what all they went in. They put balloons up just they made a good front. Okay? And these is the bad bitches that you like, all right? And then you got Jake defending. Give me a second. Let me get another. Look at this.
All bitter and difficult, and truth is extremely loving and giving. The problem is she got into a relationship with men that are only takers. He took from her mentally, spiritually, emotionally. He took her love for granted, her forgiveness for granted, her patience for granted.
Look at Jake, man. Jake is just through, man. This nigga look like a scrotum sack. Okay, if your nuts talk, that's what this nigga look like, man. Upside down. Okay? No hair on his face whatsoever. Okay? Went and got went on TikTok and got some fake teeth. Okay? Got some bogus Cartier glasses, all right? Those was 1990 edition Cartiers, man. Okay? Went on and paid some money to go to somewhere where there were palm trees to do this video. Okay? To go look like a total Rudy Poo. But see, you have this Rudy Poo, he'll throw on the fringes, throw on a garment, go on the highways and byways, and all day and all night, he'll be scouring the comment board looking for a sister so he can say, look, sister, you're following the wrong doctrine. Okay? Oh, man, you know, she may be going through it with her, her Israelite husband, all right? And, things may not be working the way that she wants it, okay? But you have him, okay? Nut sack face, all right? In her inbox. Oh, sister, I'll get with you. They following the wrong doctrine anyway. He put you away. What he doing putting you away? That's too much, sister. And that's why, and that's why, man. All right? That's what's going on. That's what's going on, and then this type of thing gets exposed. Okay. Oh man, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite no more. You nigga, you never was. You never was into the truth, nigga. The Lord was never dealing with you. You missile food. The Lord is going to kill you and everyone around you. You're gonna die a painful death. All right? You're wicked, man. You're just like the devil. So listen to this clown, man. Listen to Rudy Poo.
She's not bitter and difficult. She's self-aware. She now knows your words mean nothing if it's not followed by action. And she also knows that your actions mean nothing if they're not followed by consistency. So before you call a woman bitter, before you call a woman difficult, ask yourself, are you the reason that she feels drained? Are you the reason why she's going through things mentally and emotionally?
And you got these individuals who just picked up a dictionary yesterday, man. All right? Okay, they failed to be a Christian pastor, all right? They failed at being a Christian pastor, so, now, this is what they do, man. Okay? This is what they do, and so, the nigga woman, she's totally brain dead. All right? They put that, what's that thing that they put when you're having a heart attack, they put it on your chest and say, clear. She needs, 10 treatments like that a day on her brain. Okay? So, Lord willing, you were edified, and we're making you aware, okay, of what's going on. All right? So don't come pointing your finger at us, man. Oh man, it was the camps. Okay, we're telling you, okay, straight out. It's niggas on the comment board, niggas that's watching your profile. That's why we tell you, stop commenting. Oh, shalom, brother. You don't think that we're telling you that the alphabet gangs, they're all watching. CIA, FBI, KKK, all of them watching. All right? Even Christians, and they're watching. Looking for the weakest link, man. Looking for the weakest link. And 9 times out of 10, most of you are the weakest link, man. And that's why you go. And, you see this light, bright sister. She's all, oh, yeah, I was a Hebrew Israelite, but I left. And my husband was doing me, And you see it with Spanguli, because that's what, right? Just like that serpent in the garden came with the bullshit. Oh, sister, surely you ain't gonna die. Yeah, your husband put you away, man. He ain't real. They don't got the right doctrine. Okay? So anyway, that's gonna be it on this lesson, Lord willing. Again, you were edified. Till next time, Shalom.